And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Justin McCormick back again, and it is the Arena Football League Road to Glory. This is going to be Season 3 of the Cincinnati Slash franchise. Not a lot of changes to the team, thankfully, so we'll be fielding a lot of the same players, and here's the fun part. We actually climbed up to a 91 overall. 91 offense, 84 defense as we shifted some guys around. 82 special teams, so hopefully we'll be able to hold on. So I'm going to take a look real quick at our roster. We're going to be showcasing who we got once again. Dan Russell leading the team one more time with Jesse Scott behind him. Damian Rutledge will be our main target as Bernard Bailey and Kevin Snow play defense for us. Thomas Villone, the 83 overall, is going to be in the middle of things with Jason Johnson on the back end of him. Van Diver and Barnes are going to be there and plugging up the middle. Eric Golston, the veteran, and he'll be backed up by our newest guy, Tony Sharper. Then DeJuan Moss and Sharon Pearson will take over the run game in the linebacking core. Cornelius Bonner and Ano Monapia in the middle of things with Joseph Burns and Victor Velcro playing wide out with Mackenzie Homebreaker there to help us out. As for the soul, Tony Graziani back again for another season as he's looking to try to see if he can hit Steve Smith and Alaric Clark in the receiving core. Defensively, Eddie Moten and Dwight Anderson are going to be blocking things for us. Martin Biblia and Phil Bogle will be on the line. On the other side, Arnold Miller and Marcus Hoover backing him up with Chris Bell and Mike Mabry in the middle, as Mabry has to actually give way to Chris Bell, the two-year man. Wes Hours, the fullback, will be looking to see if he can make some problems for us yet again with Jacob Hightower in the team for quite a while. As Sean Scott, wide receiver linebacker on this one with Scott Parker and Jarrett Dixon. Then wide receiver D-backs are Mike Brown, Byron Jones, and Otis Hutton, with Todd France being the kicker. So ladies and gentlemen, Season 3 getting underway in just a moment. The Cincinnati Slash in their home opener, defending their Arena Bowl title. Let's see how well they do in Game 1. I'll see you in a moment. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the home of the defending Arena Bowl champion Cincinnati Slash. And they are ready for Week 1 action as their squad is pretty much held together from what it was last season, so it should be a strong showing if we can continue to play well. So Philadelphia Soul looking to see if they can start things off on the right foot, and the Cincinnati Slash looking to see if they can extend their win streak. As you will notice, I did change the jerseys up a bit. I did go back to the all-white on the away team, so we'll see how things go there, as I do like the orange pants on it. I do also like the all-black look that we had, but you know what, got to change things up every so often. The Soul are going to win the toss. They will kick it, so they want the champions to prove themselves offensively. Maybe they're afraid of the defense, but we'll see. First play of the new season kicking off here, and Season 3 is underway as Rutledge will get the catch there and be taken down to the 15. There's a holding penalty, so that'll come back. So that'll be 7.5 yards there, as coach is not happy. But all right. At least it's a little better than what it was. So here we go. Onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Bonner are going to be out there offensively. Let's see how Dan Russell does in his first attempt here. As he's going to throw that one. That one goes towards Rutledge over the shoulder, and he catches that. That one's past midfield, first down. So good throw there by Dan Russell, as he's got the accuracy to be able to hit his man where he needs to. And here we go. Second down now. Good look for Onomatopoeia. He's got it inside the 10. That's a first down, and uh-oh. He is holding his chest, so already he goes down. That's not what we needed on the start here, but this kind of thing's going to happen. So Joseph Burns out there now, wide receiver. So here we go, back to pass. We'll throw that one toward Bonner, but that one's out of bounds. Overthrew that. Should have just threw it straight at him, but that'll be second and goal now. Might be able to see if we can run the ball here. And Onomatopoeia strained pectoral, so he will return soon. And DeJuan Moss will get the handoff. He's going to juke and get inside the 5 there. Good 3-yard gain. Third and goal now. So, all right. Bonner, Burns, and Onomatopoeia out there. Back to pass here. They'll throw that one. Tried to hit Bonner in that one, but no good. Incomplete. So that's going to make it fourth and goal. They were playing zone on that one. I was not ready for it. I should be ready for it because I know they do that. That's going to be up, in, and good. Mackenzie Homewrecker will score the first points of the Slash new franchise season. 19-yard field goal by Homewrecker. 6 plays, 39 yards. And the Slash make it a slow start. But it is all right. And this kick is going to go crooked. That will go out of bounds in play, so that is going to be a legal procedure. Might as well start the year off right. All right, so here we go. It's going to be first and 10 on the 20. So Vione, Golston, and Vandiver on the D-line. Smith, Brown, and Scott are the receivers for the Soul here, as that is a good tackle. Joseph Burns trips him up, and there's a holding penalty. Bogle caught cheating. He had too much jersey. Bogle's not happy. So that'll back him up. First and 20 now from the 10-yard line. So the penalty's not going to be as bad. All right, here we go. Taking off there. That's going to be a good throw, and Brown's got it there in midfield as Bernard Bailey had to make the tackle. So it's 15 yards, now second and 5. So we got Onomatopoeia, Burns, and Velcro covering here. As Velcro was definitely good at coverage as well. As that is going to be incomplete. Normally Velcro's out there. So thankfully he's out there this time. Here we go. Back to pass. Here's going to throw that one. That's caught by Brown. Brown's going to break the tackle. That's a touchdown. So the Soul will take the lead on that one. Good throw there. So Todd France back there, he will kick that one up in and good. So Philadelphia will take the lead. 7-3 now. As the Slash now got to recover. Graziani hits Brown, 25-yard pass, 4 plays, they go 30 yards and score. As that'll bounce off the net, and Rutledge will get a return here. I thought I was going to have some blocking on that side, but not quite. 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Here we go again. Onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Bonner out there. As Rutledge will take off here. He'll lob that one, and Rutledge has got all day. He will get over the defender. Touchdown. So there goes that lead. Philadelphia had the lead for one play, and that was it. As that was a big shot. Rutledge lost his man, and then he got free. That one's going to be up in and good, so McKenzie Homebreaker hits another one. 10-7 now is the score, as he's got an extra point and a field goal. 37-yard pass from Russell to Rutledge. And now Graziani's going to take over and see what he's going to do with the Soul once again. He did good in the last drive. Let's see if he can repeat that. As that'll be a straight kick, amazingly, and that will go between the uprights at the touchback. Ball's at the 5-yard line. So 1st and 10 on the 5. So Smith, Brown, and Scott out there. Smith off the line, and there he goes. That's going to be back to pass. He'll throw that left, and that is incomplete. But that'll be roughing the passer. Viong hit the guy. So definitely not a good thing there. Viong has got his reputation for harassing quarterbacks, and it continues here. Smith and Brown to the right, Scott to the left, and Smith will take off. That's going to be a good throw, and that was picked off. Onomatopoeia with the first interception of the new year. So Onomatopoeia with the interception there. That's going to swing the momentum back toward the Slash as they take over the 22-yard line. And we'll hand this one off to Moss. Moss will go up the middle. He'll get about 2. I'm not used to actually having such a clear lane up the gut like that. That is very refreshing, to say the least. So 72 yards passing for the Slash, 6 rushing. That's a handoff, and Moss cannot get past the linebacker. That's going to be a good stop. 3rd and 10 now. All right, see what we got this time. We're going to go back to pass here. Bonner's going to get open. He's going to drop it, though. Bonner with a catch and a drop. So that's going to be incomplete. So that'll make it 4th down. And it looks like we'll just have to go for another field goal here. That's a good straight kick. That will be up, over, and good. McKenzie Homebreaker hits his 2nd. So Homebreaker's got about as many points as our offense does. 38-yard field goal by Homebreaker. One play, only 1 yard, but they do score. It's 13-7 now. Yeah, that is a good straight kick. Good powerful one, too. As that one will go between, that will actually bounce off the pole as Smith gets tackled there, and there's a kick belt violation. Burns was too deep in the zone. That'll put it on the 10-yard line. But Slash lead this one 13-7, but Solar in range of a score here. That's a huge penalty. Graziani going to see what he can do here on 1st down. That's going to be a good throw and nearly picked off. Joseph Burns would have been gone if he had that one. That was a risky throw there to the back corner. Brown, Scott, Smith all over to the right. And they're going to take off here. A good throw short. And Joseph Burns there again. He's going to stop it. That's an incompletion. Third down now. Graziani got to make something happen here. Especially after the turnover yielded no results. As that is going to be back to pass. Going to throw that one over the middle. Scott's got it. Touchdown. And that will tie the ball game up. 13 all now with Todd France to try and give the Soul the lead. As that is going to be up in and good. And Philadelphia regains the lead now. So that definitely will help out. They got to try and see if they can keep this momentum. 10-yard pass from Graziani to Scott. 3 plays, but they got all 10 yards and scored. That'll go off the net, and Rutledge is going to get a return here as he will get out near the 10. So about 4 minutes left in the game, in the first half of the game anyway. Back to pass here. Rutledge jammed up, but Onomatopoeia is open, and he will drop it. Incomplete as that thing rolled around a minute. Accidentally hit no huddle there, but you know what? It's all right. We'll try the same play again. Back to pass here. And Russell's going to drop the ball, and that's going to be a turnover. Uh-oh. So Bell came flying in there and just rocked Russell. Knocked the ball out. The ball gets recovered at the 1-yard line. Now the Soul going to see if they can extend this lead. Says the second time the Slash have failed on the defensive side of things, as that is a touchdown. As Graziani sneaks up the gut and he gets it. So that is going to give the Soul a 7-point lead here. Not really a fan of having to go for 2, but we'll probably have to go for 2 here in a bit. As this one will be up in a good. Todd France with the kick. Part of me is thinking I should have left the black pants on. As that is a 1-yard run by Graziani after the fumble recovery. Russell had a bit of a problem hanging on to the football last season, as that'll go between the uprights for a touchback. All right, see what we got this time. We're back to pass here. Gonna launch that one over the middle. Rutledge will have it. That's going to be a good catch. First and goal now on the 6. So that definitely helped things out there. We will try this again. Onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Bonner the receivers. Back to pass there. Throw that one off the back foot. That was a bad idea. As that is going to be incomplete. As we'll see what we do this time on 2nd down. There's going to be a handoff, and DeJuan Moss cannot make the side. As that's going to be 3rd down now. So 3rd and goal here. Slash have had trouble in the red zone before. Back to pass here. Oh, and Russell sacked. Big sack there as he could not get the ball off in time. Now we got to determine whether we got to kick the field goal or not. Probably have to kick the field goal here, as that is going to be about a 31-yarder there. as that is going to be over, but no good, as I adjusted a little too much to the right. That is going to be a turnover. So we'll take it at the 5-yard line. So here we go. Now I got to play some defense. The first down, Graziani going to line up, see what he can do here. Brown, Smith, and Anderson all to the left. As that is going to be a short drop. Brown will get nailed. He'll get maybe a yard or two as Joseph Burns makes the tackle. 2 minutes left in the half. And the Slash have got to recover. They're down big. Back to pass here. And that is a good play. Victor Velcro spun around and tried for it. Incomplete. 3rd and 9 now. Well, Scott Smith and Anderson out there. Anderson replacing. As Smith off the line. See what he can do. That's going to be back to pass there. Throws short. And that is incomplete. Cornelius Bonner with the hit knocked it out. As now the Soul are going to try for the field goal here. This will give them an extended lead. 21-13 right now, so it's an 8-point lead. This will make it 11. As that is going to be a decent kick, and that will be no good. And it will be just short, as that is a touchback. So definitely was able to make something happen that time as we held them just enough. France could not hit the big one. So let's see what we can do here. Going to be first down. Throw that one to Rutledge. He's got it, and he'll be past midfield. First down. Rutledge happy about that one. So let's see what we got this time. See if we can get something going here. Rutledge doing great so far. Gotta try and see if we can spread this around a bit. As Onomatopoeia was intended for, but that one's swatted. Good defense. Incomplete. There's going to be the 1-minute warning there as well. There's Cornelius Bonner back out there now. See what we got here. It's going to be hopefully a big play here. Rutledge on the inside, and can't hang on. Incomplete. That would have been a touchdown there if he hang on, but he could not. 3rd and 10 now. We got to see what's going to be a good option here on this one. As Slash are over 3 on 3rd down today. All right, going to go back to pass here. Onomatopoeia intended for, and he got it. First down there inside the 15. So here we go. Try and see what we can do here on this one. Gonna hike that one a bit early. Try and see if we can find somebody, but unable to, as Rutledge was behind the guy. And that was incomplete. So that will stop the clock. That was actually a good call there, but the problem was the timing was not the best. Onomatopoeia actually was open and could not get it to him. Back to pass here. Rutledge gets a step. He has it. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Damian Rutledge has it. And that'll bring us within 2. Now the question is, what will be a good call here on the extra try? Bonner, Rutledge, and Onomatopoeia out there. Back to pass. We'll throw that one to Onomatopoeia, but everybody's over there. That's going to be incomplete. So that will be the last 15 seconds here. I don't know if an onside kick will be smart enough here, but probably not. 11-yard pass from Russell Rutledge. 6 plays, 45 yards. And the Soul will get the ball back in the second half. So we'll have to play some defense and try and see if we can get the ball back and get this lead. As that is going to be a good kick. It'll bounce off the net. And that is a good tackle. Smith goes down. Burns and Pearson with the tackle. And down to 6. So 1st and 10 now. And the clock is winding down. They might run one play here. And that will be the end of the first half. As the Slash trail this one, the Soul leading 21-19. It's been a close game, but it's the first game of the season, so the team's got to warm up a bit. So let's get to the stats and see how things look in the first half of football. Slash down by 2 as the Soul lead it here. 149 yards passing for the Slash, 51 for the Soul, as it's been a lot of first downs for the Slash, but they just can't really get in the end zone like they would like to. 2 for 3 on 3rd down for the Soul, 1 for 4 for the Slash, as the Slash 0 for 1 on the 2-point conversion they tried earlier. A lot of penalties are definitely hurting the Slash in this one. Let's look at the quarterbacks now. As Graziani, 61 rating, 51 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 4 for 11 at 36% completion. While Russell, 117-6, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is 7 for 15 for 46% completion, but he has been sacked in this one. So we will be right back with the second half of football. Now the Slash to kick it off. They got to see if they can make some defensive stops here. If they can keep them to a field goal, that'd be great, but we'll see how well things go. As Homebreaker will kick that one, as that'll go straight between the sticks, and that is going to be a touchback. So that's a good start to the first kick of the second half. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 5. Scott Smith and Brown, the usual suspects out there. We'll see how well they do here. 1st down. Going to throw that one over the middle, and Smith has it just out of reach of Onomatopoeia as he could not stop him. As that is going to make it 1st and 10 on the 18. And here we go. We're going to go back to pass there. Onomatopoeia in front of another one. That's interception number 2 for him. So I was thinking about putting in Bernard Bailey, but you know what? Onomatopoeia wants to play defense too, so okay, how about it? So here we go. Now the Slash taking over and be on the 22-yard line. Onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Barner are out there. Back to pass here. Rutledge hung up there. Russell drops the ball. DeJuan Moss has got it, as he will try to get as close to the line as he could, but he's still way back there. That's a big loss of 10. As Russell lost the football again, trying to get away from him. Just couldn't do it. And back to pass here. We'll throw that one towards Burns. Joseph Burns has got it. That'll bring him inside the 20 for a 3rd down now. And it's 3rd and 6. And with Joseph Burns out there, we could have a good option here. 8 for 16 on the day, as Joseph Burns, Rutledge, and Bonner are out there. Back to pass here. Burns has got a step. He's going to catch it. Touchdown. Joseph Burns with one in his first game of the new season. As that is going to be a good one. Beautiful when you've got multiple speedsters on the team, as that will give the Slash the lead again, 25-21 now. as Homebreaker will kick this one. Now it'll give them a 5-point lead, so that'll give them a slight cushion. But now they got to play defense yet again. 26-21 the score. An 18-yard pass from Russell to Burns. They go 3 plays, 24 yards. And the Soul are doing everything they possibly can to shut down Rutledge. But they can't shut down the entire offense, as Homebreaker will kick that one, and that will go off the net. Oh, ow. Smith got nailed there as Pearson with one of the guys that made the hit. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 6. 3:20 left in the third as Jason Johnson out there now, taking over for Viong, as Viong is going to get a breather. Harold Vandiver on that right side of the offense, trying to see if they can do something. That's going to be a good throw, and that is going to be incomplete. Burns and Onomatopoeia over there to stop that one, incomplete. 2nd down as Viong back out there. Brown, Smith, and Scott. And Scott goes in motion. He's gonna have to get rid of that one quickly as he got hit. Looked like DeJuan Moss got back there and made something happen. 3rd and 10 now. So let's see how they do. Brown, Scott, and Smith back there again for the receivers. Smith takes off, and it's going to be a good throw. And Joseph Burns, oh wow! Brown made that catch as he dove for it. So Mike Brown diving and making a spectacular catch. Ball's going to be at the Slash 23, so the Soul drive will continue as Joseph Burns was in front of the original intention there, as that one's going to be picked off. Victor Velcro with it. He'll break a tackle, break another, and he's gone. Victor Velcro with a pick 6 in the first game back off the championship. The first half was not a good, but you know what? Victor Velcro showed the second half was going to be much better as the Soul throw yet another interception. So Victor Velcro with a pick 6 there on that one, and that's going to extend the lead big time for the Slash, as Victor showing that, yeah, I used to play offense, but you know, I can play some good defense too. I'm just like Joseph Burns. You know what? We can play some football. And that is going to be, I believe, the 3rd turnover of the game. 33-yard interception return by Victor Velcro. And that will cost the Slash big time, that'll cost the Soul big time as Kenzie Homebreaker kicks the cover off the football. As there's going to be a big return. Onomatopoeia with a big hit on Clark. So no good there on that one. Return only get to the 6. Speaking of 6, 2:06 left in the 3rd quarter, as the Soul now have some work to do. Only 84 yards passing, 1 yard rushing for the Soul so far, as the Slash defense has been very restrictive. And that is going to be a hit, and Vandiver is going to pick up the ball. Thomas Viong hits Graziani. Graziani drops it, and now both teams have a fumble inside the 5-yard line. So now both quarterbacks, Russell and Graziani, have a fumble that has landed the football inside the 5. This one at the 2. As that is going to be turnover number 4 for the Soul. As DeJuan Moss will get the handoff, and he can't quite find the hole, as the linebacker had that one covered. That'll make it 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Let's try the other side now. And hand that one off, and linebacker again getting over there. He's playing some good ball today. As that'll make it 3rd and goal. Maybe a good try to go up the gut, maybe. Not really sure what's the best option on this one, but we will see if maybe the strong side sweep here. If Moss can get a good play, that's going to be, he's going to stretch out. Touchdown, DeJuan Moss. He would not be denied. DeJuan Moss with a rushing touchdown here in this one as he stretched for the plane and broke it. And that will extend the Slash lead. 4 turnovers for the Soul in this one. You can say 4 mistakes. You can say 4 defensive plays. You can say whatever it is, but the score is now up 40-21. A 3-yard run by DeJuan Moss as he goes 3 plays, 4 yards, and Moss finally breaks it into the end zone for a score. As the Slash are continuing the ways that they had in the last season, as that kick is going to be far off to the right, and that is going to be Smith taking it all the way down to the 5, as that will be a good tackle by Pearson. 1st and 10 on the 4, actually. So, 3rd quarter winding down here, as Graziani's got to shake these marbles out of his head. He's got to get something going here, and that's not going to be it. Thomas Vion with a sack. That'll put him back at like the goal line. Had Graziani been another yard back, it would have been a safety. But not a safety. 2nd and 14 on the 1. If you want to say the 1, I say it's the goal line. As Smith will take off. And Van Diver's getting over there. Scott's going to get it. And he's going to break free. He's going to get that one all the way inside the 15. As Graziani had to throw that one quick. He was under pressure. So the field has been flipped essentially. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. As you see Graziani's career numbers. He has definitely done good over the 8 years that he's been in the league. As that is going to be a huge one. That's a throw nearly intercepted by Joseph Burns, as that is going to be incomplete. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Philadelphia Soul knocking on the door. Can they score? We'll see. Cincinnati Slash lead the Philadelphia Soul 40-21. So 2nd and 10 here on the 11. Soul have got to see what they can do here. As they're going to move man in motion there. That's going to be a good throw to the right. Scott will get it. That should be a 1st down. As he goes over the wall at the 1. And it will be 3rd and inches actually. 3rd and inches on the 1-yard line. So they can get a 1st down, touchdown, or they can be denied. See what happens here. As they will hand that off, and ours goes nowhere. Cornelius Bonner with a tackle. Good hit. And that is a brick wall. 4th and goal. Good stop by the defense as they've been playing hard-nosed football all game. Let's see what they want to do. They're going to go for it. 4th and inches. Ball on the 2-yard line. They can't get a 1st down, touchdown, or be denied. Let's see what happens here. Graziani calling signals. He will hand it off, and Ours will find the edge. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they are able to actually knock the lead down to 2 possessions as the Soul will score here. 13-point deficit for them. They're going to try to knock it down to 12 as that is up in and good. Todd France still perfect on the day. As that is going to be a 2-yard run by Ours. They go 6 plays, 51 yards, but they do make the score, as that was going to be high off the, oh, that's going to be way over, and that will be put on the 20-yard line. So let's see how things go in this one. So onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Barner out there. Rutledge going to go back to pass there. Oh, Russell able to get that out of his hand in time, but he got nailed, incomplete. Let's see how well this goes, as Bernard Bailey's actually out there as receiver this time. Back to pass here. Going to throw that one toward Rutledge, as Russell was pretty much out of time. And Rutledge unable to hang on to that one. That is incomplete. So third down here. Joseph Burns out there now with Cordelius Bonner. Back to pass here. Burns is going to be able to get open, and then he's well covered at the same time. Okay, I thought he was open, but he was not. So that is going to have to be a field goal attempt here. So this will increase the lead by 15, as this will be about a 40-yard kick. As that is a good kick there, and that will be up, in, and good, as Mackenzie Homebrecker hits another field goal. 43-28 the score now, as they go nowhere in 4 plays. So a 45-yard field goal is what is settled for in this one. So here we go defensively time. As that is going to be a bad, I thought it was going to be a bad kick, but not too bad. As that is going to be a return. Smith will get taken down about the 10. So 1st and 10 on the 10. 3 minutes left to go in the game, as the Soul have got work to do. Down by a few possessions. As that is going to be a good throw over the middle, and Cordelius Bonner's there. That is another interception. Graziani is just not having a good day. As that is going to be the 5th turnover. 4 interceptions, 1 fumble for this team. As the Soul have just not been focused today. Try to see if we do the outside here on this one. -8 yards rushing so far, as that's pretty much for some of the losses that Russell had, as there's another loss there. Moss just can't get anything going on the ground here. As Onomatopoeia, Bonner, Rutledge are the 3 receivers here. Back to pass. Rutledge gets open, and that will go off the wall and off the hands, and that'll lay in the grass, incomplete. So now they're going to go for the field goal. 43-28 the score, so the Slash have got this one well in hand for now, as that'll be up, over, and good. Mackenzie Homebrecker perfect on the day field goal wise, as that'll make it 46-28. So 4 plays, they lose a yard, but get a 28-yard field goal, so Mackenzie Homebrecker definitely earning his paycheck. As that'll be a good kick, and that will go straight between the uprights. That will be no return, touchback, ball on the 5. Let's see if Graziani can actually get something going this time, because he has been desperate to get something going. Barnes in there on the line, Viong and Golston as well. And this will be back to pass for Graziani. He's going to throw that left. Scott's got it. Big gain there. So 2nd and 1 now. Less than 2 minutes to go, so the Soul are running out of time quickly. Back to pass here. That's going to be picked off. Cordelius Bonner's got another one. That is 5 interceptions. They are going to call roughing the passer on Viong, so that'll negate that. but Bonner had another one. That'll put the ball at the 24-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there. As the Soul have a little bit of hope, but not much. Back to pass there, throws that to the right and is knocked out of the hands as he can't hang on, incomplete. As that one tried to go to Scott, but he just could not hang on as he got hit. Back to pass there, throws that one towards Scott again, but that missed, incomplete. And Philadelphia will call timeout. That's their first. 3rd and 10. Tried to hit Scott one more time, but just Graziani, not really good day today. 9 for 24. As it has been rough for him so far. As that is going to be thrown to the right, and that's going to be on the ground. And somehow, some way, they got that back. So that'll make it 1st and goal on the 9-yard line. Well, let's see what happened there. Well, we'll actually do this one live, as we'll take a look. Graziani gets it, and he throws that one over the middle, and then got hit. Looked like it was Joseph Burns, and then that one picked up there by Scott. So definitely a good thing for him, as that is going to be 1st and 10 or 1st and goal on the 9. So definitely fortune favoring him at the moment, but only out of desperation is that one knocked down. Viong able to get his hand up and knocks that pass out of the air, incomplete. Graziani just having a lot of trouble here, as that's the 1-minute warning, so that's pretty much going to seal the fate of the Soul in this one. Scott, Smith, and Brown, all three out there trying to see if they can do something here. Smith in motion. He's going to throw that one deep, and that one caught. Joseph Burns climbed the ladder, but it wasn't high enough, as that was a good throw. Touchdown. And Joseph with a cheap shot there, as that is going to be, and they're actually going to go for 2 on this one. 46-34. This will put them within 10 if they can get it. Back to pass. Looking here. Throws that over the right. And Smith has got it. That's a conversion. So now they're going to go for the onside kick. Let's see how well this does. 9-yard pass from Graziani to Smith. 4 plays, but they got it. As Todd France will kick the onside kick, and that'll be picked up. Thomas Viong with it, and that'll be a timeout, as Onomatopoeia is on the ground again. Now holding his head. Hopefully he will be okay. As they'll make it 1st and goal now on the 9. As Onomatopoeia going down on injury, he is the player of the game in this one. So very nice seeing him get it, as Moss will struggle to get back to the line. So that'll stop the clock. So Onomatopoeia with a pitch nerve. He'll be back in action very shortly, as that is going to be a handoff to the right. Moss has got it. He'll get some room and get out to the 5, so that'll start the clock again, and Philadelphia will be forced to call their 2nd timeout. 3rd and goal now. So 3rd down. Not really looking to get the 1st down here, as you see the 3rd down percentages. As Moss will juke up the middle, and he's got a touchdown, as Philadelphia uses their last timeout. Good run by Moss on that one. So DeJuan Moss able to get past the line, goes nearly up the gut, and makes a good run. Able to get the remaining yards and get into the end zone for a score, and that is going to be the ball game, everybody, as that is going to be upending good. Mackenzie Homebreaker doing well. 60, 53 to 36. And a 4-yard run by Moss. That ends it. 3 plays, 9 yards. And that was it. Not a lot of time burned off the clock there, but really didn't have a whole lot of time left anyway. As that kick is going to be between the uprights. And then there's going to be a touchback. 33 seconds left on the 5-yard line. Let's see what the Soul can do here. Last chance. Can they get some more points before the end of the game? There's a good chance at it. As Steve Smith will take off. There's going to be a good throw, and Joseph Burns interception. Why not? Everybody wants to get an interception today. All right, so that is pretty much going to do it. As we'll give it again to DeJuan Moss, give him another chance at a run here. As that is now 5 interceptions, 6 turnovers for the Philadelphia Soul in this game. As DeJuan Moss tries to go back up the gut, and he couldn't quite get it. Couple yards there for Moss, but just could not get all the way around there. All right, here we go. Moss unable to get anything that time, so that'll be a stop, and that'll stop the clock as well. Tried to see if we could get that edge, but just could not get it. Gonna look for positive yards here. If we can't get it, just kick a field goal. So that tossed out, and Moss will juke and get close. But that will be the end of the game, as DeJuan Moss carried that one all the way to the 1-yard line. We're actually learning how to run with this team. We got a better couple of guys on the line, so we definitely can make some things happen. But the Cincinnati Slash in the home opener, we're going to win this one 53 to 36 over the Philadelphia Soul. So the Slash defend their turf and they defend their title in the first game of the new season. So let's see how well this season will go. As we take a look at the final stats, Tony Graziani just had a horrible day and a horrible second half, as this team seems to just wake up in the second half of football. As we'll look at the stats here. 53-36 your final score, as the Slash ended the day 181 yards passing, 6 yards rushing, 157 yards passing for the Soul, -2 rushing for them, as total yards were really close together with all the kick returns. 6 takeaways by the Slash. They did give away the football one time on that fumble, which did lead to a score, but yeah, they were all over the football today. Soul, pretty good on third down, 4 for 6, as the Slash were 4 for 10. They struggled a bit. Soul were 1 for 1 on fourth downs and 1 for 1 on 2-point conversion, while Slash missed theirs. Slash had a number of penalties in this one, and that did cost him for a bit. Tony Graziani ends the day with 160 yards, 45.8 rating. He had more interceptions than touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and that'll never win you football games. 11 out of 28. He did get sacked. His longest pass was a 39-yarder. Dan Russell, 110.8 rating, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 9 for 21. So a decent day for him, 42% completion. His longest was a 39-yarder, as he did get sacked once today in this one. Wes Hours, 2 attempts, 2 yards and a touchdown, while Graziani did get 2 attempts. He had a total of -4 yards, but he did also get the touchdown on the quarterback sneak earlier. While the Slash, Dan Russell, credited for -16 yards out of 2 attempts as he tried to get away and couldn't do it. While DeJuan Moss, 2 touchdowns, 15 attempts, 22 yards. So really good day for him to be able to rack up some good yards there. His longest being that 5-yarder that got him that touchdown. Then receiving wise, Mike Brown, 5 for 70 with a touchdown. Scott, 4 for 68 with a touchdown. Steve Smith, 2 for 22 with a touchdown. And then Dwight Anderson ended up with a drop as he could not handle the one pass he had. Cornelius Bonner also had a drop in this one as well. But Damian Rutledge able to get 5 receptions, 131 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Onomatopoeia, 2 for 25. And then Joseph Burns, 2 for 32 and a touchdown in this one as well. Blocking wise, it was pretty much the sole. 2 for Hours, 2 for Biblia, 2 for Bell, and 1 for Bogle and 1 for Bell, as Hours gave up the sack, and then Van Diver with a pancake, and Vion gave up the sack on his end. Defensively, Mike Brown, 7 tackles, 1 miss, 5 tackles and 2 miss for Wes Hours, while Sean Scott was 5 tackles, 2 missed there. Biblia with 4 tackles and 2 missed. Scott Parker with a couple of tackles and a miss, with Mabry with a tackle and a sack. Moten with a couple of tackles, as well as Smith, Bell, and Hightower with a tackle as well. While Onomatopoeia, good day for him defensively and offensively, as he had 5 tackles and 2 interceptions, 3 tackles, 1 missed for Bonner. Pearson with 3 tackles. Victor Velcro with a tackle and an interception. Dave Barnes with a tackle as well. Thomas Vion with a sack. Joseph Burns with a tackle and an interception, and Van Diver had a fumble recovery, there inside the 5. So he definitely made the stat book this time. Kicking, Todd France, 0 for 1 on the field goal as he tried to hit one from over 50 yards and could not do it. While Mackenzie Homebreaker, 4 for 5 on the field goals. 46-yard field goal was his longest, as all 5 extra points were good. He hit most of his from under 30, and then the one from over from over 40, he hit that one. Missed a short one though, so definitely was the problem in that one. Appreciate you guys watching today. It looks like season 3 is off to a good start. We may have to switch some things around, but appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments below, but appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and may God bless you.